Students who are in the online, am I audible? Those who says good evening, I am also saying good evening. So let us enter into the subject, previous class. So we already started with functions, you go to it. As a part of the functions, we already completed global variables, local variables, and the last class globals function also discussed. And at the same time, we discussed a comprehension concept also that will be regularly coming across. And today I would like to introduce anonymous functions or lambda functions I want to introduce. So let us start with anonymous or lambda functions I'm going to start with. Very, very easy. Let's start the discussion now. Simple. So there I'm going to start with anonymous function. What is the English meaning of anonymous? Come on. Good. Come on. Unknown. Good. Anonymous functions are those. Anonymous functions are those which are not containing any name, which are not containing any name. That means explicitly there is no name. Even internet also there is a unknown anonymous user. Anonymous user is nothing but unknown. So anonymous functions are those which are not containing any name explicitly. Explicitly. So these things are known as what? Anonymous functions. Sir, in which case we use anonymous functions? There is a question mark here. Now we are entering into the further. So here anonymous functions are those which are not containing any name explicitly. So what is the use of that? Now I'm going to take up. The purpose of anonymous functions is that to perform instant operations. To perform instant operations is a very, very important. Instant operations. What do you mean by instant operations? You must understand here. I'll write it. Here I'm writing. What is the meaning of instant operations? I'm writing. Instant operations are those. Instant operations are those which are used at that point of time. Which are used at that point of time and no longer interested to use and no longer interested to use no longer interested to use in in other part of the application, in other part of the program, or in other part of the application, in other part of the application. This is known as what? Instant operation meaning. Let me give some clarity over here. Instant operations are those which are used at that point of time and no longer interested to use in other part of the program or application. A small example, I want to use it. A small example. What is the meaning of instant? Go to that. Now I'm going to take it. Paint. Suppose you are coming, you want to take a cup of tea. You want to take, don't give this example in interviews. For your clarity purpose, I'm giving it. You want to take, you want to take cup of tea. You want to take. So where you want to take, that is the question mark. You are coming to the class. You are there in your home. You are there in your home and you are coming to the class. You are coming to the class. At home, at class time. At home and at class time. So next I'm going to take up. At class time you are taking. At class side. At class. At class. Now, if you go to at home, how do you take it? You are taking, if it is in your home, you are taking in a cup of tea. You will take in a cup of tea in your home. You are taking a cup and you are putting that, you are keeping that tea in this cup and you are taking up and you are taking up. This is called what? You know, this cup you are taking and you are using even for tomorrow also. After taking a cup of tea, after taking this cup of tea, so here you are taking a cup of tea and don't think that cup, the tea is in green color or sir like that. Don't feel like that. Something I put like that. Now I am writing. This is called what, you know? I am writing here called cup is a function here. Cup is a function here. So you are taking a cup of tea and finally you will take it and you will clean it and put it into the same place. And tomorrow also you are using the same. You are, huh? Nice cup, Sara. If possible, ma, try to buy it if it is available outside. Okay. Okay, ma, thank you. You are appreciating my drawing skills also. Nice students. Okay. Okay, ma, Shilpa, thank you. Now I'll move to the further. You are using this for tomorrow also, day after tomorrow also, like that. So you are using the same cup for many times or not? Right. When you come to the, when you come to the class time, when you come to the class time, are you bringing this cup by keeping in your bag to Amirpet? Are you bringing that cup from your home to the class? No, that means you are using in your home, reusing further and further. But when you come to this class, when you come to the class, are you using the same cup again? No. What are you doing? You are taking the tea in where? Come on. Paper cup you are taking. That is the point here. You are taking that in the paper cup. You are taking in the paper cup. So this paper cup you are taking. So I'm writing here paper cup of. This is my function. After taking the paper cup, what you will do? What you will do? You will clean it and keep it for tomorrow. Hmm? No, you are not keeping it for tomorrow. You are going to throw it out or not? You are going to throw it out. So that indicates this you are taking at that point of time. At that point of time you are using. At that point of time only you are using. At that point of time you are using. At that point of time you are using. But no longer you are going to continue that. That is known as what? Instant. Instant. You are no longer continue the same. You are using at that point of time only. That is called what function? Anonymous function. Anonymous functions are used for what? Instant operation. What is an instant operation? Using that time and forgetting about that. That is known as what? Instant meaning. Do you understand that? So what is this cup is for? Longer interested to use. Interested to use. Who is that messages? Whose cell is that? ఎందుకు సౌండ్ పెడతా డిస్టర్బ్ చేస్తున్నా క్లాస్ కీప్ దట్ ఇన్ ద సైలెంట్ 4 o'clock కూడా నీది సెల్ అని వచ్చిందా 4 o'clock కూడా వస్తున్నావు కదా నువ్వు? నీ సెల్ అక్కడ కూడా శబ్దం వస్తుంది సైలెంట్ లో పెట్టుకో నేను విన్నా తర్వాత ఇంకా 4 o'clock లేదు నువ్వు సమాధానం చెప్పకు కానీ అలౌ చేసిందా బ్యాకప్ నిన్ను సైలెంట్ పెట్టు నౌ కమ్ టు ద పాయింట్ హియర్ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు సే at this point of time we are using at that point of time you are using what that cup and no longer interested to continue here also instant operations are those which are used at that point of time and no longer interested to use in other part of the program or application. This is comes under instant operation meaning. So why we don't prefer to go for other function? Other functions what we already done? Normal functions we did. Normal functions. Normal functions, what is the purpose of it also will come across. Now I'm going to. Did you understand the meaning of this now? So I'm going to talk about instant functions. Anonymous functions. To develop anonymous functions, to develop anonymous functions. And already you have seen normal functions. DEF, function name of list of formal parameters, that entire parameters and all. We wrote lot of statements. And this is what for we use it. Any function you are interested to use for long-term purpose. Long-term purpose. If you want to use the same code multiple times, I'll go for which function? Normal function, I will go for it. Normal function is for what? Long-term purpose. At that point of time, if you want to do the operation, I'll go for what? Anonymous function. Keep in mind. To develop normal function, which keyword we are using? DEF. To develop normal functions, to develop anonymous functions, we use we use a keyword. We use a keyword called what? Lambda. We use a keyword called what? Lambda. We use a keyword called lambda, and hence anonymous functions are called anonymous functions also called what functions? Lambda functions. Lambda function, students. Anonymous functions also called lambda functions. So lambda is a keyword. Are you following me? Yes. Next, what is the next to know about it? Anonymous functions always contains single executable statements. Always contains single executable statement. Single executable statement. Always contains single executable statement. That is nothing but for smaller operations, this type of anonymous functions are preferring. Single executable statement means nothing but what? Smaller operation. Suppose if bigger operations are coming, definitely that bigger operations cannot be expressed in what statement? Single statement. So definitely I'll go for which function? Normal function, I will go for it. Normal function, I will go for it. So anonymous functions always contains single executable statement. For smaller operations, it is required. And moreover, anonymous functions, anonymous functions returns the result automatically. After executing the single executable statement, result will be ready or not? That result will be returned automatically. Anonymous functions returns the result of single executable statement, returns the result of single executable statement automatically, or implicitly. That means no need to use which statement? Return statement. No need to use which statement? Return statement. Where we can use return statement? Normal function we can use, but we cannot use return statement inside of it. Anonymous function. I hope you are following. Anonymous functions always contain single executable statement. That is the smaller operations. Anonymous functions returns the result of single executable statement automatically or implicitly. No need to use return statement. Now I am going to write the syntax. Carefully try to follow. Syntax I am going to tell. See this carefully. Syntax I am going to take up. What is the syntax? You observe it. Now I am going to write it. So here I'll try to take up. Here I am writing. Let us say here variable name is equal to, there I am writing lambda. Lambda is a keyword or not? Lambda. I will write it space. I will write it here. Params list. I will write it. Lambda space params list. Already you know params list. Nothing but what? Formal parameters. Colon. I will write expression. Variable name lambda params list colon, and this is expression. Here I need to write the explanation here. Here I will write explanation now. Let us follow the explanation now. First here you need to understand what? Variable name you need to know. Next I will go for what here? Lambda you must know. Next, you need to know about what? Params list I will go. Params list I will go. Next, I will go for what? Expression I will go for it. Here I will go for expression. I'll go to expression. So let us go to here lambda is a keyword, is a keyword, is a keyword which is used for lambda is a keyword which is used for which is used for defining defining which functions? Anonymous functions, which is used for defining anonymous functions. Params list represents list of variables. We list of variables used for holding, holding or storing the inputs, storing the inputs coming from function calls. Same coming from function calls. Expression represents represents single executable statement. Single executable statement. Single executable statement. And whose result returns whose result returns automatically or implicitly. No need to use which statement? Return statement. So normal functions will use return statement. This is the one. And variable name, within 2 minutes, I will write it. Let me go to the example. I'll go for example here. Let me take a question and then example. I will go for it. Let us take one questioning here. I'll take one question here. What is the question? Define a function. Define a function for calculating, for calculating, for calculating sum of two numbers. Two numbers. Define a function. Here I am using function for calculating sum of two numbers. Two numbers I'm taking. How do you define that? Now I'm going to take up here one side by using normal function. By using normal function. Here I'm going to use it. One more by using what? By using anonymous function. By using anonymous function here. By using anonymous function. So both of them try to understand. By using normal function, by using anonymous function here. So let us understand here by using normal function. How to do by using normal function? That you are already aware of it. Some OP, A comma B, and you are writing C is equal to A plus B, and you are writing what? Return C. Or you can also happily write what the return of what? A plus B also you can write it. Understand? So how many lines you are writing? Compulsory 2 lines compulsory you need to write. Well, coming to main program. Coming to main program. What are you doing? RES is equal to sum OP of 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. What is this? Normal function call. This is called what? Normal function call. How can you know? How can you say that it is a normal function call? Sum OP is called what? Object. Object of which type? Of which type? Madhubavula. So go to the place of which type? Function type. MD Shamsuddin, very good student. Function type. It is a function type. I already mentioned it in my class. Already said here. See that function name. Here I mentioned it. Function name. Function name represents a valid variable name treated as a function name, and every function name is an object of type class function. So any type of variable name act as a function object that is eligible to call it as a function call. That is eligible to be called as a function call. Look at that. I will take this example and I will put it. Let me go to the PyCharm and then I'll show this. And then I'll move to the further. Go to the PyCharm. There I will look into that. Let me close my project if existing. Go to the place. So here 6 p.m. functions. Let's close this stuff. Writing here. Let's go there. There I'm writing. Now I'm saying, what is this now? Anonymous function example1.py. Anonymous function example1.py. So this is a question I'm going to carry. This is a question I'm going to carry. This one I'm taking. Here I'm writing. Sorry. So go to this place. Here I'm writing. There I'm going to write it. DEF sum OP of A comma B. I'll say return of A plus B. Return of A plus B. Main program I'm going to take it. Main program. I'm going to print it. Type of sum OP is equal to type of sum OP. Sum OP. Try to run this now. Try to run this now. I got it what? Class function. Class function. Are you able to follow? Class function. We got it class function. So got it. Now this indicates any kind of variable is treated as a function type that is eligible to be called as what? Function call. So now you see sum of 100 comma 200, that is going to give you the result. Here I'm going to say print of sum by using normal function is equal to, come on, what is this now? RES. Try to run this. So got the data. Sum by using normal function, we got it. Now this you keep it aside. This you keep it aside. By what I'm going to use? Anonymous function I want to do it. What are the next one I'm going to carry? This syntax you carry. Same to same syntax you carry. Same operation I want to do it. Start with. What is this now? A variable name. Variable name. I'm taking, take any variable name. ADDOP. ADDOP. Lambda. What are the params list? A comma B. What is the params list here? A comma B. You take your own variable K comma V. What is an expression? Addition of two number. K plus V. What is that is called? Addition of two number. How many lines I did it? Single line. Here how many lines? Even it is going to be, it is called which function? Normal function. Minimum I need to write 2 lines for normal function. But as where when you come to anonymous function, it is taking single line only we are able to finish it. So for smaller operation, this is always recommended. I think you are understanding anonymous function. What is ADDOP? I want to print it. Print of type of ADDOP. Type of ADDOP is equal to type of ADDOP. Careful students. Type of ADDOP. Type of ADDOP. Now if I run it, same. Whatever the way this was printed, class called what? Function. Class called function. Class called function. In the same manner, here also you are getting, for this also you are getting ADDOP also treated as what? Function only. Try to run it. Here also function. Definitely ADDOP is eligible to call it as what? Function call. Sum OP is a function now. Function now. We are using as a function call. Definitely ADDOP is also a function. I will use it as a function call. ADDOP of 1000 comma 2000. Obviously, see that carefully. Positional parameter K. And what is this is now? This is called a normal function call. Normal function call here. And this is called anonymous function call. This is called what here, anonymous function call. Done. And it is going to return what? RES. RES. How this flow is. Once this is calling, it will straightforward go to this place. And in this place, values are carried. 1000 and 2000 carried. 1000, 2000 carried. That are going to kept into where? K and then value. AKV, 1000 and 2000. 1000 and 2000 added and returned straightforward to this place without using return statement. Implicitly, this is executed and returning the result. Now I am saying sum by using which function? Sum by using which function? Anonymous function. Sum by using anonymous function. RES. Or you take RES1. This is RES1. You take it as RES2 and you take it as RES2. Try to run, students. You are getting something like this. I think you are following. Are you following this? This is 1000 and 200 I wrote. 2000 you write it. You will get what here? 3000. Are you following me? This is called the simplest example. And I want to go for, if you want a dynamism to get it, if you want a dynamism to get it, you say like this. You say this one and you say print of what? Enter two values. Enter two values. You say A comma B is equal to float of what? Input of comma what? Float of what? Input of. You add it, print of. Directly I'm writing. Directly you say. Directly. What is this now? R is equal to, what is this now? ADDOP of A comma B. It is known as what? Anonymous function call. This is the anonymous function call. Defined one time, calling many number of times. Sum of this value and the second value is equal to another value. Dot format of A comma B comma R. A comma B comma R. Try to run it. See that already these fixed results. Enter two values, 10 and 20 here. I'm getting the result like this. Are you getting it? This is known as which type of function call? Anonymous function call. So go back to this. I hope this is more clear. Go back to my explanation. Here variable name represents a valid variable name, and treated as an object, of type class, what? Function, and hence it is used to call, anonymous function definition. Anonymous function definition. There is no name explicitly given, but that variable name indirectly acting as a function name. That's why anonymous functions are those which does not contain name explicitly. Compulsory question, very, very important concept it is. I think you are understanding. Come on, how do you define it now? Already mentioned it. Lambda, yeah, what is this? A comma B colon, what is this now? A plus B, and that's all. And go to main program even here. Main program I am writing. Main program I am saying. Main program I am writing. There I am going to write it. The same example I am going to carry here also. There I am writing. What is this now? ADDOP of this one. What is this function name? Anonymous function call. Anonymous function call and RES you can print. Here you can print RES of this answer is called 30. This answer also called the same thing. Print of RES, this answer also called 30. I think is a simple example we discussed it. Concept must be clear. Then I'll go to the further. Is it understanding, students? What happens? Mute all videos and audio options, sir. So my dear students, it is all of them are under mute only. So because this Zoom very recently they changed that option, and that options are not given to the user to do the unmuting and everything. Let it be not a problem. You understand this. Are you able to follow? Now open the notes. Open the notes, all of you. Online students, is this concept is clear? Syntax is clear? Respond. Offline students, is it clear? Right. Let us to the place. Here I'm going to take up. I'm keeping in separate place under 6 p.m. I'm keeping separately. So write down anonymous functions. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will find, which will find, which will find biggest of two numbers. Biggest of two numbers. Biggest of two numbers by using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions and check for equality also. 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 So let us move to the further. Now I'm going to enter. So define function anonymous example 2.py. So now I'm going to discuss about anonymous function example 2.py. So let's start with program for finding already logic, finding biggest of two numbers, and check for equality by using which functions? Anonymous functions. So here by using equality, by using anonymous functions, by using anonymous functions, anonymous functions. So now I want to go to this. So how do you go about it? Here I am going to take up. So by using normal function, how do you do it? Generally, I'm asking the question, how do you do it? By using DEF, find max 2, find max 2. In that I'm taking A, B. What are you writing? If A greater than B and saying what? Return A, return A, return A. L if B greater than A, what you are returning? Return B, return B. Next, what are you writing? L if A double equal to B, you are returning both are equal. So you will write within that both are equal. Both are equal. You will write like this. Find max 2. You are writing this much of code. Now I don't want to go for this much of code. Now I want to write short anonymous function. How do I write? Find max 2. Find max 2 is equal to already lambda k comma what? V. K comma V. Tell me now. If A K greater than V, K greater than V. After that, huh? After that, suppose if you write like that, return K now, return K, return K. I am writing Shiva Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, VSS Ramakrishna. Return K, completely red underline is showing. That indicates you already forget the concept. Yes, Veeranna Gaud, very good student. That is what I expected. Ternary operator you need to use. Veeranna Gaud is a good guy, good student. So now, if Veeranna Gaud is there in my class, today one student has given Kit Kat to me on her birthday. I would have been given that chocolate to you. So anyhow, I feel that it is answer itself is a chocolate. If K greater than what? V. Else I can give what? V. That is the answer. That's all. Come to main program. Come to main program. So there I am writing. So I'm going to take up A is equal to int of what? Input of enter first value. Enter first value. Next I will take it. Enter what? Second value. Enter second value. Coming to that B. B. Now I will go for what? Find max 2. A comma B you say. and get RES and print of what? Max of first value, second value is equal to like that. Dot format of A comma B comma what? RES. So first, Vamsi Krishna, first you check this. First you try to understand. I am remembering. Okay now. First year only getting struggling. Check equality. I will write it. Don't excite. Listen the class. Year only not getting and checking the equality. I will take care. Okay. Follow me carefully. Vamsi, are you following? First you follow me. Step by step I will explain. You don't excite. It is not a college. Now, are you following Vamsi? Now let us move to the further. Run this code. Now see this. I am entering 10 and 20. What will be the answer now? What will be the answer now here? This is the value coming to this place. 10, 20. 10 greater than 20 false. V value will become what? Bigger and it is returning to RES. So it is going to print what is this? Max of 10 comma 20 is equal to 20. Already you know how it will execute. I explained it. Again and again explaining it is not a recording video. So say again here 100 and what? 20. It is going to be 100 is a bigger value. 100 greater than 20 true. Return the value K in the RES. And I got the result. Next, equality I am entering. Equality. And 10. And then 10 you say. 10 greater than 10 is false. It is returning V as a result. So 10 is coming, but it is not a correct result. Both the values are equal, I need to say. So that time I already wrote it. I already explained else and I'll write it. If this is the case, this one, I will write a V if V greater than what? K. Else I will write both values are equal. Both values are equal. So this is a one. So here, Vamsi, your answer came. Now you enjoy. Now go to the place. Now here, 10 and 10. What is this now? 10 and 10. First it will come to this. 10 greater than 10. False. Go to where? Else part. In the else part, there is once again ternary operator. 10 greater than 10. Again false. Go to where? Both values are equal. That will come and store it into RES. So here, both values are equal. Run here. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. Got the 10. Now I am going to take it. 10 and what? 20. Now this is 10 to 20. Are you able to follow? This is about the concept of what? Ternary operator with a lambda. Are you following this? Right. Next, one more. You do the homework by yourself. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will which will which will which will find max of three numbers, max of three numbers, max of three numbers, max of three numbers by using anonymous function. By using anonymous function. Already you know now. Already we discussed that. Already discussed how A greater than B and what A greater than or equal to B, A greater than C. You see the logic. One more way I was written the logic. What is that now? B greater than or equal to B greater than or equal to A and A greater than C. See this. Are we discussed like this or not? Yes. And who is this? Ashwini is asking. For negative numbers are under. For negative number separate program. Amalla, this ante I can say if that doubt is coming in my class, they did not touch the laptop so far. 100% I can say they did not touch the laptop so far. I can say one word in that. Negative numbers also this will work. If such an innocent knowledge means what to do, I don't know. Minus 100 and minus 40. Which one is the bigger? Which one is the bigger? So see that. For negative numbers, if you are asking, So far, they did not touch the laptop. There is no doubt in that. Minus 100 and the next something like 2. Bigger is called like this. For negative number, minus 10 and minus 10, both of them are equal. Mala doubt vastadamo. One positive number, one negative number. So, one more thing. Maybe they can feel, but being a student of me, if you ask that doubt, I will discourage by myself. So, 100 and minus 20. What are the max? If you ask like that now, we are reducing our standards by ourselves. So, here, something like 0. So, 0 is a bigger one. So, I think if you ask such type of doubts, myself will feel so much of tense about that student future. Of course, if you practice well, you will improve. Otherwise, same, same to same. Right down. Write a Python program. Will you do that as a homework? Above one. Do it. Write a Python program which will accept list of values, which will accept a list of values, which will accept a list of values, which will accept a list of values and find max and min find max and min by using max and min by using anonymous functions by using anonymous functions by using anonymous functions by using anonymous functions. Before that, I'm saying here, look at here, important. Go to the place. First, two numbers max min, you know how to find. Three numbers max and min, you know how to find. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 45 minus 5, and then 40, and then something like 4, like this. To find the max of it, there is a general function called what? Max of LST. You can find the max value. You can know min. I can write what? LST. You can write what? Sum. And you can write what? LST. You can find the sum of all these things. These are all called what? Predefined functions. Predefined functions we can call. These are all called predefined functions. We can find. Sometimes you will come across, don't use predefined functions and find out. That time, that is, you can use max and min. That is okay. That's fine. No intelligence is required. Just remembrance is required means you can do. Suppose if they ask you, don't use max function, write your own max function and then do it. Then how do you do? That time we have to go for our intelligence. That is what our all the placements of people are looking for. Your intelligence, whether you are able to write the coding or not. That is what they are looking for. Now I'm going to write this program. Look into that. Now 3.py, carefully try to follow. Now I'm going to write it 3.py. Two examples I'm going to tell you. Try to catch me. Then I will go for carrying this entire thing. I'll put it here, remove this entire thing. Here I'm writing. This is the one I'm writing. 3.py. Finding biggest and max and min. Max and min. Max and min. From max and min. From what? List of numbers. List of numbers. So, and check for equality, you want to do it, you can do that also, no issue. By using what functions? Anonymous functions. Let us start. How do you do it now? I will write a main program. Main program I will come. Main program I am going to take it. How do you do this now? LST is equal to, there I am writing, here I am writing, print of what? Enter list of values separated by separated by space, separated by space. Yesterday only I completed that. Int of what? Well, for value in input of dot what? Split off. You must practice yesterday's class to understand this. Here I am writing given list. Given list is equal to comma what? LST. Try to run this now. See this 10, 20, 3, 45, minus 6, 12, 67, 34. So I got my list of values. I got my list of values. Got the data. Perfect. Now I'm going to enter into on this list of values. I want to find what? Max and min. How do you find the max and min? I will use anonymous function on the spot. And see that I can write simply and they are checking whether you have the knowledge of anonymous or not. Simply I can write it. What is there? What is this now? Like this I can write it. What is this now here? I will write it. See, observe it. Max of, max of, I'm writing. I'm telling lot of ways and means for you to find out. Dot format of what? Simply LST comma max of LST I can write it. No need to use anonymous or something. Directly I can go for it. What are the values? 10, 20, 34, 5, minus 5 and 0 and 23. So I got it what? Max is cut 56. And I can find even min also I can take it. Min also I can take it. Min. I will write it. Min. There I am writing what? Min. I can do the same data. You try to take up and try to run it. So run this now. Going to this place. Here 56 and then what? Minus 5. Then this is the one. Now I'm going to apply. Here I'm writing find max. And next what? Find min. What is the find max and min? Anonymous functions. Find max is equal to lambda LST colon. I'm writing what? Max of LST. Max of LST. And I will write it next to what? Find min. Find min. I'm writing. There I will write it min. Min of LST. Now, directly I called my functions. Run. Got it. Say this values you enter. Minus 12, 34, 5, 6, 17, 4, 90, 23, 67, like that. Max 90, minimum minus 12. Are you following this? Getting or not? Yes. Now, if you know, if you want, you may have like this 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 like that. But that max and min are like this. That time you can say, what is that now? If you want to go for it, I can write happily one logic. What is the logic? Here I am writing. All are equal. All are equal. I can write it. All are equal. If LN of what? LN of set of LST is equal to 1. Else max of LST. Are you following that? What is this now? I'm converting into what type? Set type. All are equal. If LN of set of LST, first I'm converting into that. LN is equal to this bracket you take care. LN is equal to, okay, LST. Else what are you returning? Max. If that is the case, if 10, 10, 10, 10 is there, if I convert into set, it will become one element only. That are going to say all are equal. If more than one is there, definitely go for max of list. Same to same. You write here also. You write here also. All are equal. All are equal. In the case of what? Min, I will write it. Min, I will write it. Run. Say. Watch. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. What is that? All are equal. You say 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 2, 2, -2, -2, -3, -2. See that max 20, min -2. Are you getting? Like that you can find out. Online students. Is it understandable? Is it understandable, students? All the students in online. Right. This is related to what? How to find max and what? Min. By using which function? Predefined function. How to write your own function in anonymous function about your predefined. How to write your own max, that I want to tell you separately to you. Anonymous function 4. This is the most useful to you. And this is one thing. Another one I am going to talk about it. First, I'll go to anonymous function 4.py. 4.py. Carry out the same thing. Here I am writing, say that 4, 4 by using anonymous function. Don't use predefined max, max, and max of, and what next? Min of. Don't use a predefined max and min of functions. How to use anonymous function example 4.py. I will remove that and I will first concentrating on how to find max and min. It is also one looping level program. You can take it. Okay now? So one loop level program you can do through functions. I will tell you. Come on now. KVR max of what I am passing? LST. Which will give you what value? Which will give you what value? MV. Max V. Max V. This is called a normal function call. Normal function call. Actually, you can use max to improve your logic power, thinking power, logical brain. I'll use KVR max. I will define my function. D of, come on, KVR max of what? LST. Done. What is this LST sample data? You take it 10, 20, 4, and 5, and 25, and then 3, like that. Enough. Now I'm going to take up what I'm taking. Come on. I'm going to take up the data here. What is this data now? First, you concentrate on how to get this data. I am taking to find that. Look at mom. Max V is equal to, I am taking LST of 0. LST of 0. So I am taking, it is a non-empty list first. Later I will consider empty list also. First get a knowledge of how to find. Later I will talk about the other aspects. I am thinking first value I am assigning to max V. Now start. Code for finding the max for value in where? LST. First which value is coming? Which value is coming in val? 10. I will write it. 10. That 10. Is the 10 is the 10 greater than max V? Mudubavalu. Max V contains what? List of 0. What is the list of 0? 10. Max V 10. What is the value here also? 10. Now I am writing. If val greater than what? Max V. What is your answer? False. 10 greater than 10. What is the value? First of all, do you know for loop? Huh? What is the value coming? 10. What is the max V? 10. 10 greater than 10. False means it is going to the for loop or not. What is the value? 20. 20 greater than max V. 20 greater than 20. What is the value? 20. What is the max V? 10. Already I assigned it. What is this now? True. True means what is the max V now? Value. Max we took it in the beginning as 10. Now I found the value 20, which is more than this first value. So I am updating that. Max v is equal to val. What is my val? 20. 20 I am keeping in where? Max v. What is the max v now? 20. Go to val. What is the value? 4. 4 greater than 20. False. Go. What is the next value? 5. 5 greater than 20. Go. Next, 25 greater than 20. True. Max V is equal to what? Well, but the 25 is there in max V. Go. What is the next? 3. 3 greater than 25. False. False means go back. For loop. False. For loop is false. Now I will write it. What I will write it? Return max V. Return max V. Are you following? Return max V. I wrote it return max V. I giving the result as what? Max V. I think you are following me. Here, when you are writing, here you are writing in this case. And what are you saying there? Max V is returning from there. Here, what are you doing? If, come on, LEN of what? LST is equal to what? 0. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Here, when empty list is there, what you will say? Of course, here you can say simply return what? Empty list. Return what? Empty list. I can say can't find, can't find, can't find, can't find max because list is empty. List is empty. Here I am returning max V. Here it is like this. Enough. Enough. Now, if length is called what? If length is called what? Here I am writing. Elif. Elif. Elif I am writing. Elif. What is the elif? What is the elif? LEN of set of LST is equal to 1. 1. Are you following me? 1. What you will do? What you will do? Is the brackets are closing properly? LEN of that. Close it. Done. What you will say? Return. All values are equal. All values are equal. All values are equal. Are you following me? Else, I will write it. Else, else means what? If LEN of LST is more than what? LEN of LST more than what? One value. That time I will go for this logic. Beautiful. This is called KVR max. Try to print this now. Print of what? Max of this data is equal to dot format of what is this now? LST, comma, max V, max V. Beautiful. So try to run it. I developed my own function max. Try to run. So here 10, 20, 30, 4, 5, 6, 7, 23, 100. So what is my data? 100. 100. See that 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. What is that? All values are equal. Say 100, 100, 100, 100, 200, 200, 300, 400, 20. This is going to be 400. Are you following me? This is about normal function. I defined my own function, KVR max. That point, how to use it in the anonymous function. Find max, as earlier, lambda, lambda. What is this now? LST. I will call my predefined, instead of calling earlier function, today I'm calling what? KVR max of what? List. That's all. You go forward. Don't call this KVR max. What you will do? Tell me, guys. Find max. What is this function? Anonymous function. Anonymous function calling which function? Normal function. Sri Chetan. Excellent code, sir. Okay. So normal function. This is called KVR max. Is calling this one. My phone function. How to call it? Now I'm going to write it. Done. Anonymous function, main program, and your find max, returning the result. What result? Can't find the data. All values equal. Max. What you are returning. Run. Beautiful. Say that 10, 2, 34, 5, 67, 123, 9, 567, max. Done. Next, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. All are equal. Next, what next? What is missing? Don't enter anything. Don't enter anything. What is that? I did not enter anything. Can't find them because max list is what? Empty. Beautiful. This is a subject. This is a subject. Are you following? Like this you need right. If I say only one value, what is that? All values are equal. If two values are there, 10, 10 only, what is that? All values are equal. If 10 and if 10 and 2, max is like that. Similarly, you can find same to same. You can apply what? KVR min also. Here I wrote it what? Max you have written and min you have written or not? Predefined function directly. This is for your logic improving. This is by writing this logic now you will become intelligent. Industry need intelligence. That's why people are working only on this. So I will take up this data. Here I'm going to use it. KVR min. Now tell me the logic now. Same to same. Here I will same to same. Here I will write it less than. Less than. Done. And this I will take it as what? Min V. Because your readability purpose. This is also min V. This is also min V. And return what value? Min V. That's all. Go to that. Here I am writing. Here. Writing this. Here. This data. Find min. Find min is equal to. Find min is equal to KVR min. So anonymous function calling normal function. Here I wrote find max. Here I am writing. What is the next? Min V. Min V is equal to what? Find min. Find min normal function. This is which function now? Anonymous function call. It is the anonymous function call. Anonymous function call. Also anonymous function call. And I also give you what? Min. Min. Find min. And min of like that. Min of like this. Try to run. Enter 10, 20, 3, 4, 5, minus 4, 100, 200, 0. So got it. Min and max. Got it. Well, go to this 10, 10, 10, 10. What is that? All values are equal. I never enter anything. Can't find max, max. Here. I will write what? Can't find what? Min. Because the list is empty. Say. I don't enter anything. Can't find max and min because it is an empty. Say. Only one value enter. So all values are equal. That's all. So anonymous function uses what also? Normal functions also it can use it. Are you following? Most important. Write down. Online students, did you understand this code? Did you understand this code? Right. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept that you can do by yourself, students. I am giving homework for you. Write a Python program which will accept a word or numerical value, 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 and decide and decide and decide whether it is a palindrome or not. Decide whether it is a palindrome or not by using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. by using anonymous functions. So what you will use there? What you will use there? Already explained. Already explained. Colon colon minus 1 is equal to original value. If it is same, it is a palindrome. Otherwise, not a palindrome. I think you will do. Will you do it? So anonymous functions. So you will do. So take care and try to do that. And I think that you will do. And I need not to think about it. Second thought, you will do that. Next, one more. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of values. Which will accept list of values. Which will accept list of values. And find their sum and average. Their sum and average by using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. By using anonymous functions. So that also you can do it. So I'm going to take up this. Look at that. I'm going to carry on. It is easy. Look at, because if I give another thing as a homework, you will feel that sir is giving again same thing again homework. So homework if I give, you will feel much tension for it. So 5.py, actually it is a dead easy kind of concept. So there I will take up this value, I will carry on. I'll carry out 5.py, finding, what is this now? Finding sum and average. Average is nothing but a mean by using anonymous functions. Anonymous functions. So I'm going to use it. So remove all these things. Done. And remove this data. This is list of values. We got it. List of values. We got it. Such list I want to go for it. Find sum. Find sum. I want to find. I want to find the sum. And sum SS I will get it. How do you find the sum? You know. By using what? I already made you to understand. Sum I got it. Sum of LST by what? LN of LST, you will get the average also. 144 by what? Total number of numbers, you will get this data. Okay, no? That if you want, you can use it. Find sum, SS, AVG, AV is equal to find AVG, that also you can use it. So, how do you do this? There I am going to take up. What is this now? Find sum, find sum, find sum is equal to lambda LST colon. What you will find? What you will find, students? Sum of what? LST. This is one case. Next is called what? Find AVG. What is this now? Lambda LST. What is this now? Sum of LST by LN of LST. That is another case. I will go for what? Pass LST. And next is called pass LST. And now I am writing here sum of value is equal to dot format of what is this now? LST comma SS. SS. Similarly, I'll go for what? AVG. AVG, I will write it. I will write it LST comma what? AV. I just wrote like this. Try to run this. Try to run this. 5.py. 5.py. Try to run this. So see that 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40, 100. AVG of 25.0. 25.0. I think you are getting it. Understood, students? Right. If you want, you can enter float values also to be interested in floats. So you can enter this. So here 1.2, 3.4, 10, and 2.5 and 5.6. I'll get this data in terms of floats even. Getting. You can write your own code also for finding sum and AVG also. So this I'll show you. Here separately I wrote it. And one beautiful solution I will tell you here. So I'm going to write it. Carefully follow 6.py, 6.py, carry the same thing. Here I'm writing. Carefully understand. Here I will write it. See that I'm writing. Remove this now. I'm going to carry out this parts. You remove this area also. Be careful now. LST. What I'm doing now? Find some AVG at a time. I want to find LST. I will give you what? SS comma AV. Do you know that now? Function call with multi-line assignment. Yes. Go to what? Find what? Some AVG of what here? LST. There I am writing happily this type of code, which is already written here. Where is that code? This is the code. I will write it. LEN of what? LST. LEN of LST is equal to what? 0. What do you say? Return. List is empty. Can't find. Can't find. What? Summoned. Summoned AVG. AVG. Can't find sum. Can't find sum. List and list is empty. List is empty. And I will write it. I will write it. Comma. For plainly I am writing. Can't find. Can't find. Summoned AVG. AVG. How many values I am returning? Two values. If this is the case, find summoned AVG. If the length is 0, list is empty there in SS and can't find empty and this will be there in this place. Plainly I am writing. Not getting. మీకు అర్థం కాదు అసలు. So I am writing. Here I am writing SS comma AV. Write or run once. I did not enter anything. List is empty, can't find sum and average. And people can't feel that it is two values are returning, it is a single value only. Well, if the another case, if it is the another case, now I want to find. List is not equal to 0, length is not equal to 0 means definitely some values are there now. What are the values are available there? Is equal to 10, 20, 30 and then 40. Now I want to find the sum. S is equal to 0. Already you know. For what? Value in LST. Say S is equal to what? S plus val. S plus val. Coming to where? L spot. AVG is equal to S by what? LN of S. What I am doing? Here. Return S comma what? AVG. AVG. Are you following? If this is the case, return this data. If this is the case, return this data. Beautiful. So got my data. So here, print the data now. Excellent. Run this code. Not entering anything. List is empty. Can't find sum and average. Enter 10, 20, 30, 40. So what is this now? LEN of S. LEN of S or LEN of LST? LEN of LST. LEN of S. No. LEN of S is sum. Sum is the integer data. It is not an iterable object. That is the result. See. Float. Error length will not be there for which type? Float type. So start here. Start 10, 20, 30, 40. Beautiful. Sum is this. Average is that. Are you following? Like that. So here, like this, we are printing it. Now I want to find out, students. Still you are more clear. Still you want to go for a more powerful way. This you can write it here. Where I can write it? In this place only you can write it. In this place only if you want you can write it. Like this. I can say print of what? Like this you can write it. Like this you can write it. Happy. Else. Else. There are so many ways and means. So like this, you can find what is this now? I can say sum of this data is equal to like this. Dot format of what? What is this? Find the sum. Find the sum. You are going to get it. Find the sum and AVG. Find the sum and AVG. Sum and what? AVG. AVG. Both of them I am going to get it. And I will write it. Sum I got it. I will write it. 1 minute, students. I will write it. LST comma what? SS. And I will write it. And what I will write it? AVG of what? AVG of. I will write it is equal to dot format of LST comma what? AV. AV. If you want to see in a separate line, I can write backslash n also. మీకు ఏమైనా అర్థమవుతాయి. Otherwise, take relax if you don't understand. Because close. Done. Run. Say syntax error. Where is the syntax error? Else. Line number 5. Line number 5. Okay, this is the syntax we should not write it. Already you removed now. So, done. Execute. Happy. 10, 20, 30, 40. So, sum is coming. Average is coming. Best. So, don't enter anything. List is empty, cannot find. Easy or difficult? Easy or difficult? అట్లా చూస్తారా? So, it is dead easy. That's why coding is a fashion. Coding is a style. You can feel proud by yourself. What? If you know coding well, any problem is there, you can sort it out. If you don't know coding, feeling proud, no, nothing is there. If anybody asks what is your asset, coding. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you'll become a rich person economically. Coding is main important for you. So, students, you are understanding. Now I will write what? Huh? Sri Chetan. Today's class is much more interesting and satisfying, sir. Okay. Daily not satisfying. Sri Chetan. Sri Chetan, daily not satisfying. Huh? Daily class is not interesting. Huh? Sri Chetan, I'm waiting for your response. Today more, sir. Okay. Today more. Okay. Okay, this is the one. Now I will write the same thing by using what? Anonymous. How do you write anonymous? Come on. I am writing. This is anyhow find sum AVG. Here I will take the word called what? Sum AVG only. Sum AVG only. Here I am going to write it what? Find sum AVG. Find sum AVG is equal to lambda. What I am receiving? LST. I am calling what? Sum AVG function I am calling. So, sum AVG. Veeranagaud. Daily we are learning new things. Thank you, sir. Okay, Veeranagaud, thank you. So I'll go for what? Sum AVG. What are you passing? List, beautiful. I am using predefined function. That too my programmer defined function returning more than one value. This is a returning more than one value. This is returning what value here? More than one value. This is anonymous function. Anonymous function returning more than one value because my programmer defined function is internally returning what? Two values. Beautiful. Run. See. See. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Beautiful. 1500 and 5 values. 1500 by 5, 300. Done. Don't enter anything. See. List is empty, cannot find. Getting or not? Simple. Simple. Easy. So this is the anonymous function also uses what? Programmer defined function. Understood? Right. So this is about which concept? Anonymous function now. Okay now? So can I give one small homework? Write down. Write a Python program Write a Python program which will accept a number of days, which will accept a number of days, which will accept a number of days and convert into and convert it into number of months, number of years, first number of years and a number of months and left out days and left out days and left out days. Suppose if I enter 700 days, 700 days contains how many years? తెలియదు. 700 divided by 365. You will get coefficient or not? What is that is called years. What is left out is called still days are there. Still days only, remainder. That I'll do again with 30. 30. And 30, 31, that is different. 30 days you take it. 30. And again 30, the days is a coefficient is again what? Months. And remaining is what? Days only. But days you keep it as days. So 700 days, some X years, X months, Y months, Z days. Like that you need to put by using anonymous function. Add change daniki. By using anonymous function. By using anonymous function. Write a Python program which will accept number of days and convert into number of years, number of months and left out days by using anonymous function. Today what I find? Average and then sum I returned. Like that also you can write your own function which can return number of years, number of months and a number of left out days also you can return it. Sucharita. Sir, we can invoke directly a function instead of calling it a lambda function and calling lambda function. May I know what the benefit will achieve? I am not getting anything here. Suppose Sucharita defined this function in my project somewhere. Sucharita defined this function somewhere. And KVR sir want to use that function. What is our topic today? I want to find the sum and average. In my project, Sucharita already defined that. And KVR sir want to use the sum and average today. What he will do? I don't write my entire code. I will call Sucharita function in my Python program in the form of what? Lambda. Because it's a small operation. Is it not a benefit? Benefit or not? So I am saying that you can call directly that function, but other operation also I may be doing it. I'm telling that any small operation is there that I want to call it. That is the main purpose of that. I already said that instant operation I said. This you have to keep in the mind. I can directly use sum of, but here I wrote my own logic here. So instant operation if you want to do, rather than writing a minimum function 2 lines, I will do it in what? Single line. That is the benefit. Already I showed now. So beginning, first benefit only I used to tell. Beginning, anonymous function. Sucharita, I think this you see ma, 2 lines. Here I wrote only 1 line. So if I measure the time complexity, definitely lambda functions are advantage 1. So Sucharita, I think you understood ma. So, so, Aditya Kumar Gupta. Sir, we are very disappointed because India did not use greatest coder like you. India could have had it. It's your own Google before many years ago, which is created by you, sir. Uh, my dear student Gupta, all of a sudden you are making me to go to Google. Thank you, my dear student. So let it be in a Amirpet division so that I can train many students. So the main reason to come out of from my industry to this is because so hmm, hmm, we have to be at What is this? He's completely not spellings and everything is creating newly. Huh? Okay. Okay. Teacher. His intention is, Amnath Sai intention is not an engineer, is a teacher. So beginning when I was there in my team, one of my team lead, who is the most experienced that time, when I was presenting my project, he said, along with this experience, after getting so much of experience, you better to enter into teaching so that it will become a good fashion for you, he said. So that was there in my brain. Anyhow, because both the fields I want to take it. Anyhow, Gupta, thank you, my dear student. So now I will move to the. This is about what function? Anonymous function. Next, now it is sorted also. It is a 7:36. Now I will go to this is anonymous function is done. Huh? Pankaj Gautam. Today World Cup final, sir. Okay, enjoy. So that's why some students are absent today. No problem, students. We never bother about it. World Cup final, for example. You are seeing winning. What you will do? Happy. Will the Python class will come? Will the Virat Kohli and come and explain that code? Will Rohit Sharma will come and explain? Why unnecessarily? Again, they will show tomorrow also that final match. Huh? Okay, Nikesh. Even I also will watch after going to home, relaxation. You watch it and just try to see highlights instead of watching when wicket is going down, BP increasing, disappointed. Why all those tensions? Read Python notes. They are playing. They are getting money or not. Even they defeated also money will come. Even the winning also money will come. What you are getting? What you are getting? That's why you do your job first. Later other things. Hmm? Huh? Tarun Sham, your favorite player, sir. My favorite player is whoever play good runs, they are my favorite players. Not one player. I am not going to be any one of the side. I am not going to be any one of the side. In India, whoever play good, they are going to be good players. I like it. No, no. I am not say I said when he play good runs, I'll see. We like many runs to play. Suppose last match day before yesterday, na? Yesterday, na? Day before yesterday. Virat Kohli is immediately failed after playing one sixer, 4-0. Disappointed. We felt okay, good run. But after that, immediately duck out. And that moment is coming immediately. That disappointed should not be. Okay, okay, let it be students. So I'm not favor of any actor or cricketer. I don't have such a habit. I'm a favor of what? Rosam, James Gosling. I like scientists well. I don't like these actors, cinemas, cricket, tennis. I don't. But every Sunday I'll play shuttle for 2 hours. Every Sunday compulsory play 2 hours shuttle morning, right? So by that is that nothing but shuttle players favor, not like that. So you like your subject well. Why to play Sunday morning 2 hours continuously to relax? Next day recharging. Next week recharging. Python means what? Boring. Morning to evening. So, huh? Rakesh, just now I said now, this Gilki, all those things, I don't like it. I never see. I never look at their face also. You are a hero by yourself. Will they know anonymous functions, huh? Huh? And you are standing in the queue to take the ticket. Is it? Don't watch. If you, I already said now, you are spending 200 rupees. Give to somebody who is deserving. They will eat food for one day. Why to you are giving food? Those two, three people they will take the 200 rupees. You give to deserved people. Don't watch movies. Don't watch movies. Huh? Pankaj, I am not. You go for. Don't watch movies, student. Please make a habit. Why do? You are a hero by yourself. You take short film by yourself and watch that is by yourself. Don't watch movies. When I go to any in my when I'm going, so many cinema theaters will come in my way. And never look at that side. I never look at. If I look at, I'll get headache. I never look at. But while I am studying, I was watching some movies, but that time don't know. Just went. Okay. Any students? So I'll go for it. Sucharita. Meta AI feature is WhatsApp giving good Python programs. Okay, ma. So Vamshi, we have to learn Python instead of movies. Repati kosam. Yes. So, okay, Ankit. Now let us go to the tomorrow class. Monday class will go for special functions. We will go for it. Don't miss the classes. Right? Now, don't miss the class on Monday. Thank you. All the best. Students who are in the online. Right. God bless. Online students, any doubts? VSS Ramakrishna.
Sir, once explain anonymous function example 3, sir.
Hmm.
Anonymous function example 3, sir. Example 3.
Example 3.
Sir.
Example 3, ah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we are finding if multiple values are there, that is a very simple thing. 10 comma 10 comma 10 comma 10. It is a list. How do you get a single element? Convert these elements into set. Set is going to become what? Single element. It is eliminating duplicates.
Sir.
Single 10 is there. That is length is equal to 1. It is returning all values are equal.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now?
Okay, sir.
Right. Any more doubts, students? I'll post all these questions for you, programs and everything. Okay, students, take care. All the best. No hand raising symbols are there. I'll post this code. Okay, guys. Thank you. All the best.